All right, today we've got Mr. Shortgame here to help us. We're going to do a little science experiment, let's call it.
Love it.
So we're going to be testing out golf balls. We're going to be seeing which golf balls in this selection I've got here have better balance, worse balance. And then part two of the video is, does it make any difference? Let's find out. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I've got a friend here today to help us out because he knows an awful lot about golf and he's a pretty good putter, which is what we're going to be needing today. So, Mr. Shortgame, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the studio.
It's good to be here.
We've got a little experiment we're going to do. I've got a selection of golf balls, most of them high end, but also we've got, well here, let's just show you. We've got some Pro V1s.
Okay.
Some Bridgestone Tour Bs from the X, some Mizuno RB Tour, TaylorMade TP5,
Okay.
and then just to round it out, some of the Kirkland Signature. These I believe are the V2. Have you ever tried anything like this before?
No, I haven't done this before. I've wanted
Okay.
to, and it's going to be interesting. And I think I don't know if it's going to make a difference. But a lot of people swear by balancing that ball and then rolling it on the putting green,
Right.
that it makes a huge difference.
So in this bowl, we've got a bunch of warm water and then just Epsom salt. And the salt is just there to increase the buoyancy so that the balls are going to float. And the idea is we're going to drop the balls in and the heavy side of the ball will sink to the bottom and the light side will be poking up. And we're going to put a little mark on the ball, and that's going to tell us where the heavy side and the light side is, and that's going to be how we kind of tell. But more than that, and again, I don't know, I always hear of Bryson being the one who does this.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly if he does it this way or not. I think my way is better. But we're not just going to do them one time because we may not get the same result each time we drop it in. So we're going to do it a few times and look for patterns. So let's get started. Mr. Shortgame, I'll let you pick the ball and the sleeve and the ball you want to go with.
Bridgestone.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Beautiful.
And it looks like we've got our...
The light side is
The
up.
light side is up. So the mark is always going to be on the light side, which
Okay.
have to remember that. All right, so we will try and dry off the top.
Well, we'll do
All right,
that one over.
we're going to do that one a second time.
Great. Some companies I know sell balls which they say are already pre-done like this for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've tested those balls.
And what'd you find?
Yeah, I couldn't tell the difference.
So now the idea is the heavier or the more out of balance it is, the more likely we're going to get to the exact same spot.
Got it.
If it's basically in balance, then we may see spots kind of all over the place.
Okay.
So when we do it a second time, again with a little spin, we'll see, is it actually heavier or is it just sort of how it's settled based on the surface tension?
Bridgestone, we'll go.
Okay.
Like everything's pretty close. The Titleists are close. The Bridgestones are pretty close. The Kirkland, one of the Kirklands is
Further apart.
like pretty far apart there.
Right.
That's the farthest apart.
The rest all seem
The rest are kind of
pretty close.
the same. The TaylorMades are the
TaylorMade.
closest.
The TaylorMades are the closest. So that would indicate that these, in theory, thus far, are the least balanced or the most out of balance.
The most out of balance.
Yeah. Well, let's do it one more.
Here we
Let's do
go.
it one more go. We've got a few examples. Let's take one let's use the Kirkland, and we'll use the worst or the most out of balance looking of the TP5. Should we do a good one?
Well, maybe
Also,
to see if there's
one
a
good,
difference.
one bad?
What do you think?
Let's try it.
Okay.
Let's
Or
take.
too bad and a good.
We can take too bad. Let's
I like
take
the
the
too
too bad. And then who was the
most?
best? The
Maybe
Titleist
that
is pretty
Titleist.
good. The Bridgestones. This Bridgestone was pretty good. Both
Yeah.
sides.
Okay.
You can go with those?
Yep.
All right. So we got Bridgestone. We got TaylorMade. We got Kirkland. Let's hit some putts.
That broke hard right.
That one did break hard right.
Where was the weight? On the left.
I mean, that was the out of balance. All right, so now let's go with the best balance
Okay.
of the bunch.
That was the most out of balance ball?
That was the most out of balance
The Kirkland,
that we
okay.
had. Okay.
Same thing as the Oh.
All right, last test. Here's the TaylorMade that is debatably the most out of balance because here's all three of the light sides. So the heavy side is pretty obviously somewhere right here. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to draw a line on this one that is perpendicular to that heavy side. Mr. Shortgame is going to get to line all these up with that line, and we're going to see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, we just hit a bunch of balls. You hit a bunch of balls. I didn't do anything. What do you think?
I don't think it made a difference.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're seeing here. I don't see any real connection between how we align the ball and your miss. It just didn't pan out there.
Okay, good to know. So don't waste your time soaking balls and floating them.
Yeah, so we've saved you a ton of money on Epsom salt. There definitely was a difference, I would say, in the different balls we checked. I think, the TaylorMade did seem to be a little
More left leaning.
a little less consistent as far as how it was balanced.
Yeah.
But it didn't actually seem to affect the roll, and you put a lot of very consistent rolls on it. So
Not bad.
all right, there you go. Tell Bryson, stop soaking your golf balls. I don't think it's really making a difference. So there you go. Hey, I want to give a big thank you to Mr. Shortgame for being here today, helping us out with this. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, definitely go down below, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you'll be alerted when I post new videos. And if you're interested in a fitting, in a repair, in a custom build, all my information is down in the description. And I will see you next time. Take care.